Howdy folks, and welcome back to the Con, the Bran, and the Movie Podcast.
This is a movie-related podcast where we've both picked a pretty mid movie, and we're gonna. Wait, you say that bit. We messed this up. Keep going.
I'm putting them against each other in a movie duel to see which one is weirder.
And today the movies are we've got the theme of awful ripoffs. What is wrong with me this morning? We have the theme of awful ripoffs today, and the movies we are watching is Brandon watched Ratatoing, which is a ripoff of Ratatouille, and I watched Snakes on a Train, which is a ripoff of Snakes on a Plane. Damn it, we finally got through that. So basically, we're filming this episode very early. Yeah, we filmed the last episode 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But the reason we're filming it so early is because I go on holiday tomorrow. So we have no choice but to film this today. So we don't really have any good movies to cover, but instead, halfway through, we're going to cover some stuff we're looking forward to. But I will start this with Snakes on a Train, a movie that I have actually already seen before.
Nice.
But I'm rewatching for this podcast, so I am suffering for this podcast.
Honestly, I'm surprised you don't watch Trollland.
It was tempting. I was tempted to watch Trollland, but I thought this would be more entertaining to talk about.
Okay.
After watching it, probably not as entertaining as I was expecting.
Okay, great.
But of course, awful ripoffs. It's not an awful ripoff if it wasn't directed or produced by Asylum. Asylum, for anyone who doesn't know, are basically just the kings of making awful ripoffs. Whenever a popular movie's going to release, for example, let's say as an example, there was one that released very recently, which was how I discovered them, called, I think it was called like Moon Crash or something.
Yeah.
They released a movie called like Moon Destroy or something stupid like that when Moon Crash released. I
think it was Moonfall.
Yes, that's
Moon Crash is
was the Asylum one.
Yeah.
And basically they just make a movie with a very similar title that releases around the same time. This released 3 days before Snakes on a Plane. That's how close they try and make it. So, the opening is a guy and a woman strolling through a desert. I think they're in Mexico because they cross the border into America.
Okay.
So, I'm going to say they're Mexican. If they're not, I apologize, but they're crossing into America. So I assume and they speak Spanish.
Yeah,
so I would assume they're Mexican. So, yeah, they cross into America, and we see the woman is dying, and the man is like feeding her like snakes and stuff.
Okay.
It's a weird intro. And this guy, who I assume is a sheriff, he's wearing like a cowboy hat, so I'd assume he's like a sheriff.
Okay.
He comes and he's like, "You guys can't have that fire." He then gets bitten and dies. He's an irrelevant character.
Great.
In this whole thing, they can't speak English. They're like speaking Spanish. There's no title. There's no subtitles, so I have no clue what they're talking about.
You supposed to know what they're talking about?
Well, I was watching it on Tubi or something.
Okay.
So I feel like if there was subtitles, there would have been there, but there wasn't. So
okay.
It doesn't matter. Then, the couple are like, "Oh, we're trying to get to LA for some reason." So they break onto a train, and this guy who's like stands at the door is like, "Do you have money to get on this train?" They're like, "No," and then he's like, "Okay, come on the train." So you trust them to come on the train. Yeah, that's important. Him trusting them to come onto the train is important. I realize how much boring this beginning of this movie is.
Okay.
Because nothing really happens. They're basically just getting onto the train at this point.
Yeah.
There's like a small interaction. We meet all the characters who are on the train, like all the random people.
Yeah.
So this conductor's going around. He speaks to this woman and it's like, "Oh, this is a 16-hour train journey." So they'll get there after midday tomorrow.
Okay.
Then these young kids come on and they're like, "Oh, let's go to the snack bar." And then one of them's like, "You can't. We're going to be surfing first thing tomorrow." It's a 16-hour train drive. Where are they going to be surfing? On the train? They're going to like surf on the top of the train or something. Like what?
Yeah.
Where do they expect to surf?
Have all the characters got like weird gimmicks?
Kind of. There's two girls who are like drug smugglers.
Okay.
There's a family with a kid. There's the young boys that have no relevance to the story. I think they're only in that one scene. I don't think they do anything else.
Right. They're surfing the rest of the movie.
Yeah, they're surfing on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we go to the Mexican guys who are now speaking perfect English, by the way.
Okay. So they just didn't want to speak English.
Yeah. And the woman is like vomiting these snakes, and there's like this bright green vomit, and there's like snakes coming out and everything.
On the train.
Yeah, on the train. Snakes on the train.
Okay.
So yeah, and then the guy who let them on the train is like, "What are you doing? Tell me what you're doing, or I'll kick you off this train." Even though he threatened them, he let them on the train, and now he's kicking them off. He like picks up a jar that has like loads of snakes in, so the guy like blows smoke in his face, and then the jars like smash on the ground, and they fight, and he kicks him off the train.
Okay.
So the guy who let them on the train, he gets kicked off, not the Mexican guy.
Okay.
I don't know anyone's names, so this is how I'm referring to them.
Great.
Um,
why do you not know their names?
Because I don't think they ever say them.
Okay.
I don't remember them saying a name in that film.
Great.
Oh no, I remember them saying the wife's name, but I can't remember what it was.
Nice.
So, it's not very good, is it?
It's fine. I don't know all the names in my movie.
Yeah. What about Ratatoing? Surely that's a name.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We'll get to that.
The little girl. There's the little girl in the family. She sees a snake, and the dad's like, "Sweetie, there's no snakes on this train."
Oh. There's gonna be.
There's this guy who's like, "Oh, we should take your wife to the doctor," and he's like, "I can't. She's got snakes."
What?
And we're supposed to understand what got snakes is. It's they do explain.
She's got bad snakes.
They do explain it's some like sort of witchcraft curse thing.
Okay.
But it's like she like vomits snakes, but she also needs snakes.
What?
It's so weird. I don't know. It's like that's why they keep them all in jars, because she needs them. She like eats them or something. I don't know. It's so strange.
She's like Morbius.
Yeah, she is. She's like
blood.
Morbius instead of bats. Morbius is a vampire.
You eat blood. You don't need bats.
The snakes go around biting a few people, but we're gonna skip ahead a bit because there's nothing really that good happens.
How long is this open a bit?
This is like halfway through the film.
I thought it was like 15 minutes in.
Yeah, nothing happens at the beginning. Like,
okay.
Everything I remember, because I've already seen it before, everything I remember about the film happens at the end. I thought way more happened at the beginning. I thought it was more spread out. And the pacing is so bad because of it, because it's like, nothing happens, then everything happens, then it ends.
Okay.
And it's like, everything happens way too quickly. There's no, like, build-up to it. Okay. It just happens. So, like, obviously she's throwing up these snakes, and there's these small snakes going around the train, like, biting people and, like, stuff. But then, like, if I, like, skip ahead a bit, they start to stop the train. They're like, "Oh, we need to stop the train," because one of the guys who's got bitten is, like, dying. So they're like, "We need to stop the train to get a doctor." And the Mexican guy's like, "We can't stop the train." So he goes to the front of the train, I think kills the train driver.
Cool.
And then
he starts driving the train.
Destroys the controls that drives the train and rips out all the wires.
Oh, so they can't stop now.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, he does that.
Wait, where is this train going?
They're going to LA.
Okay.
That's where they said he wanted to go. He wanted to go to LA, so they're going to LA.
All right.
Up until this point, the snakes have been just normal, just little normal snakes. But then this snake comes, and he's like huge, bites the conductor in the neck. He's like a massive snake, probably his head's like this big.
Okay.
Bites the conductor in the neck, kills the conductor.
I thought the conductor has already died.
No, that was the train driver.
Oh, are they not the same person?
No, you've got someone who walks down the train, and the tickets police guy. He's,
Yeah, but I thought you just saw there.
I don't know. He might be. Yeah. Now the snakes are everywhere, and this is probably like the last 15 minutes of the film. I skipped a lot because nothing happens in this film.
Nice.
It's like the stuff that I've missed is like the two drug smuggler women get like a police officer comes and like he like seduces one of them, but she doesn't really want it. But she feels like she has to, if not she's gonna get arrested.
Okay. Well, now you haven't missed out. Now you haven't missed it. You just said it.
Yeah, but there's like other stuff like that where it's just pointless information, where just like basically nothing happens.
Okay.
The only stuff that really matters is like this Mexican guy and his wife.
Okay.
All the others just pointless side stories. So yeah, and then the woman. So wait, I did miss out a bit where he's actually kind of important. The man, when he obviously when he goes to stop them from stopping the train, he leaves his wife.
Okay.
So his wife's now with this other guy, and they have to run away, but they leave the snakes, and she's crying because she's leaving her snakes.
Okay.
So,
are they also their pets, or?
I don't know. She vomits them, so I guess this kind of like part of her.
Does she vomit the ones that go in the jar?
Yeah.
So because
they need to keep them close to her or something.
So she's just eating her own vomit.
Yeah.
Great.
But just the snakes, because there is also vomit in there. She's not just like throwing up just snakes. There's like luminous green stuff in there as well.
Luminous.
Yeah, it's like glowing green. It's
Okay.
kind of disgusting. So yeah, she's like crying and she's like, "Oh, I need my snakes." And then after that we see the big snake that killed the tickets police guy.
Yeah.
It's eating the child whole. It's like literally just like engulfing her entire body.
Nice.
Yeah. And like the family's not doing anything about it. The mum
Just
she's just screaming and like bursting the mics. The mics peak so much in that scene.
Nice.
We're basically at the end. Like you see, basically at the end.
Yes.
Probably the quickest segment actually to explaining a film because cause nothing happens in this film. It's just
How long is the movie?
hour and a half.
Oh.
Yeah, and anything that's actually anything worth talking about is at the end.
Okay.
Because we're at that point. It's like the big snakes are going around and attacking people, and
How
people
do they
just
move
die
them
all the
big?
time. I don't know. I think it's never explained. I think they just sort of grow over time because
Okay.
you just see like bigger snakes every now and then, but they don't explain why they're bigger snakes.
Is that like a massive snake at one point?
She's not throwing up bigger snakes. She's throwing up these tiny little ones. So I assume over time they're just growing like massive.
That's why she has to eat them,
Yeah.
so they don't grow.
And then yeah. So then now the man has gone he's gone and found his wife again, and we see her, and she's got her head down, and she's like muttering something about her snakes being missing.
Okay.
And then she lifts her head up, and she's got big snake teeth.
So she's now a snake.
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying? Is that what they mean when she's got a case of snakes?
I guess so. I don't really know. It's a curse, so we don't know. There's no answers to this question. They don't answer anything.
Okay.
So yeah.
We'll just figure it out.
And then she starts eating her snakes. Yeah. And then she turns into a snake and she eats her husband.
Bam.
Yeah.
Is that the end?
Her husband. No.
Oh.
Her husband.
Okay.
She becomes a snake and she eats her husband, and then she crashes out of the train, starts slithering on the top of it.
As a snake, is she still wearing clothes?
No.
Oh.
She's just a snake.
That would've been cool.
No.
If she was like wearing a hoodie.
No, she's literally just a snake.
That's boring.
Yeah, it's just a huge snake slithering across the top of the train. She goes in front of the train and starts eating the entire thing.
How big is it?
She grew so quick. She's now eating the entire
Balls.
train. I'm so confused on what you're on about then. Yeah,
Grew.
she grew so big. And she's now eating the train. And then
Okay.
the people inside are like, we have to get out. So they like run to the end, and they just stand at the end for ages, being like, it's too high of a jump. And the snake's like, so imagine this is the train. The snake's like at this point,
Okay.
and they stand there for about 5 minutes going, we need to jump, we need to jump. It like eats the whole train and then just sort of sits here because they have to jump. All of them jump out,
Okay.
and then there's like this guy who has like this weird totem thing, and he squeezes it and it starts glowing, and a tornado appears.
Was this totem in the movie?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
But it wasn't relevant till this point. It was like left on a chair or something.
Okay.
So he's like holding it and it starts glowing, and a tornado appears, and
Okay.
it sucks up the snake and sends it into the stratosphere.
Snake Nado.
Snake-nado! That's the sequel to Snakes on a Train. Sucks it into the stratosphere, and then he starts walking away, and some woman goes, "Where are you going?" And he goes, "Los Angeles."
Oh, it's because they're home.
And then the film ends.
Nice.
That's the
Is
end.
he wearing a
of the film.
cowboy hat?
No,
Oh,
he's not. He's just
Oh,
some
God.
random white guy.
that's dumb.
Yeah, and the film ends with him saying he's gonna walk to Los Angeles, and that's it.
Do we know where they are now?
No, we don't. So it's probably a
Are they like in the middle of a desert or something?
kind of. It's not. They're like. It's like there's like mountains either side of them in a way, so they're not really
They're
anywhere
inside the Grand Canyon.
inside.
Yeah.
That was such a bad film to explain.
It-
I think maybe Ripoffs isn't the best subject of movies.
Maybe not for you.
No. Oh, if you got a lot.
I've got a lot.
Oh god.
But before I talk about that, let's talk about some movies we're excited for.
We're actually looking forward
coming
to
up.
because there is a lot of good stuff releasing this year. I explained that in under 15 minutes. That is actually crazy.
Damn.
There is some good movies releasing the rest of the year.
Yeah.
There's obviously the ones that I'm most looking forward to, being The Running Man.
Of course.
Which
I mean, Edgar Wright could do no wrong.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get into contact with Paramount for that, but I won't give anything away because obviously it's unconfirmed at the moment. But
Hopefully something good's coming.
I do really want to do something with that. What have you got written down?
Well, I've got written down Him, which it's been getting bad reviews.
Yeah.
But I'm still holding out hope.
Well, that's going to be releasing when I'm away, so I'll see whatever like the general people are saying.
Yeah,
and I'm a bit
also,
afraid about that.
The Smashing Machine will be releasing when you're away.
Yeah,
which I think again,
I'm going to prioritize watching that.
Which I think again, people have said that the Smashing Machine isn't great, but weirdly Dwayne Johnson is really good in it.
Yes.
Which I don't know how we're in a universe where that is true. Over Emily Blunt.
No, that's the one I want to prioritize because I think I want to watch both of them, and I'm very excited for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what people are saying of him, I think I'm really still looking forward to it, and I hope it's actually good.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll obviously see. I think that's the one I want to prioritize more because I'm actually just looking forward to him just generally.
Yeah,
No, the Smashing Machine. I think it'll be.
Oh,
I think
you said him this whole time.
Sorry, I'm confused myself. I think the Smashing Machine is because it's going to be a critically acclaimed film.
Mm-hmm.
I think it will at least be nominated for one Oscar, and that'll
Yeah.
probably be Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah,
That's why I want to prioritize it a little bit.
mm-hmm. Yeah. One thing that does annoy me about him is just it's
How
so
good the
heavily.
trailer is.
Yes. Yeah. But also, it's so heavily marketed with Jordan Peele's name.
Yes, so then Jordan Peele is going to get torn down because of it.
Yeah, so many people think that Jordan Peele's directed it.
Yeah.
Unless you've actually looked into the movie, you'll think Jordan Peele's directed it because it does not say. Who's the director?
I don't have a clue.
Exactly. It does not say Jordan Tipping's name anywhere on the posters.
Yeah.
Anywhere. It just says from producer Jordan Peele. It's so annoying.
It's like when that Wakanda, what was it? The Wakanda series, Eyes of Wakanda.
Yes, Eyes of Wakanda
When
was
that
from
released.
producer
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler. Yeah.
That's all they put on it. But it was, I think it said from executive producer, which basically
Yeah.
means he created this world. They were probably like, is this consistent with what you
And
created?
he was like,
And
yeah,
he's
sure.
like, yeah, it is. So then they put his name on it.
Yeah. But, like, the thing is, directors will produce things that have nothing to do with them all the time. Like, Steven Spielberg produced so much.
Yeah.
But, like, they're not like, oh, from producer Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
Because
It doesn't mean really anything to a degree.
it just means they gave him money.
Yeah.
Really.
They could have final say, but I feel like someone like Jordan Peele wouldn't.
Yeah,
have final
I feel like
say.
Jordan Peele probably gave him a lot of creative freedom.
Yeah.
But, like, so many people now think that he wrote and directed it, and
He had too much of a big part that he didn't have.
yeah, and it's just so annoying. But anyway, there's also another horror movie is Good Boy.
Yes.
From the dog's perspective, which
I've heard such good things about it. It looks...
apparently is amazing.
Yeah.
I've seen one trailer for it in the cinema. It looks interesting, and
It
like,
looks very indie.
It's there's an interesting way of how they shot it and like the whole perspective. But I don't know how it's gonna work that well.
I'm afraid I'm going to perceive it similar to Presents. Because a lot of people
Yeah.
really liked Presents, but I wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah, me too.
And same as the... What was the movie, the horror movie that released very recently where it's like they're following the serial killer? I'm afraid it could be something like that. You know the one I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
I can't remember what it's called. But there was a horror movie, like an indie horror movie, where it's like following the serial killer.
Okay.
I'm scared it's going to be like that because apparently that wasn't actually that good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, hopefully it's good because
I hope so.
it does have a really interesting concept.
That's what yeah.
But yeah, it's just I feel like in a horror movie, if the dog's dead, it should be barking or crying or whatever. It's just gonna be a bit annoying.
Yes.
But apparently the dog's actually a really good actor, which I don't know how because
Give the dog an Oscar.
how can you make this dog act really well? It doesn't know what it's doing. It doesn't know like, oh, I have to be scared in this scene now.
Yeah, unless they like scream at it, go, and then he's like, ah.
Maybe.
I think maybe that's what they
Maybe.
do. No, I was gonna say could a dog get an Oscar, but if he could, then I think that what's it called? The dog from Anatomy of a Fall would have got an Oscar.
Yeah. Well,
because he was a good actor.
yeah, and also he was actually at the Oscars as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I loved that bit of the Oscars. That was the best. That was the best part of the
that was
Oscars.
the highlight. I honestly
Yeah.
think that was the highlight. And maybe John Cena coming out naked. That was quite good
Yeah,
as well.
maybe. His little humiliation ritual.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
think he loves it.
yeah. There was actually quite a few horror movies releasing next month, because there's also the Black Phone 2.
Oh, yay.
I haven't seen the first one, but you have. And you didn't really like it, did you?
I don't like the first one.
I think a lot of people do, yeah.
A lot of people really like the first one. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, I think, because you didn't like it. So I was like, I'm not going to bother watching it.
Yeah.
This was before I started watching everything. But I think the trailer does look quite good.
I haven't seen it,
You haven't?
I don't think.
Oh.
I've seen parts of it, but I haven't seen the trailer. I haven't watched the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think... I don't know what the story's going to be, obviously, because I haven't seen the first one. But it's
Comes
just...
back.
Yeah, it's just he comes back and just terrorizes Mason Thames again. But, I mean, it looks somewhat scary from the trailers.
We'll see.
So, I hope it's good.
We'll see.
Yeah. Is there any other movies you wanna highlight? You wanna talk about?
Zootopia 2. It's not coming out till November,
yeah.
but I'm actually really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I have a video planned for it as well, which I probably should make before I go away. But because I'll mention it now. So you know, in the first trailer we got of Zootopia 2, it was more of like a visual trailer, being like, these are some of the locations they'll go to and whatever.
Yeah.
And at the very end of the trailer, we see that figure.
The shadowy figure.
The shadowy figure. I think that has nothing to do with the film. I think that was a red herring.
You think so?
Yeah.
What do you think that would be?
Well, we got a new poster recently. Not a new poster, a new trailer recently. And we see none of that. Not even a sign of him.
Okay.
But there is, when the snake is introduced, he's wearing a hood.
Oh, okay.
But in that trailer, the snake is with Judy and Nick. So it's like, I think it's a red herring where it's like, it's actually nothing. It's probably got either nothing to do with the film, or it's just not in the film at all. It was just sort of like they had an idea, but they wanted to kind of give it like a threat, something to get people interested about the film without doing anything with it.
Well, people said it's like a human. I saw one person say that it was 2 fireflies, just for the eyes.
2 fireflies. That's it.
I honestly, I don't really like the idea that it would be a human.
I think it's an interesting idea, but I agree.
Because, like, why would there be a human in this world?
Yeah.
Where'd the evolution come from?
Maybe a monkey. Well, that's the thing. It's like Zootopia is a world where
the animals don't need to evolve anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like it's like animals have evolved, but to be humans.
Yeah.
Like animals have evolved into humanity.
Yeah.
So like having a human in this world, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Unless they're just more advanced.
Unless humans are just like animals. So they go to a zoo and there's just like humans running around.
Isn't there like a Rick and Morty episode about that or something?
Yeah, there is.
Is there actually? I was...
There kind of is. It's more of a post-credit scene in Rick and Morty, but yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah, tell me
should
about...
we get on to Ratatoing?
Tell me about another Disney rip-off. Well,
right.
Not really.
This one actually isn't the Asylum.
Wow.
This is a...
I don't think the animated ones are. I think they only do the live action
This is
stuff.
a Brazilian movie. And it's all in Portuguese.
Yeah.
I watched the dub because I'm not going to sit through this terrible movie and have to listen to and have to read subtitles the whole time.
Boo! Bro's a dub watcher. It's alright, I watch
For
anime
this,
dub.
yes.
I watch anime.
Yeah,
dub.
shut up. But yeah, luckily though, it's 45 minutes. Only 45 minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so
What the
so
hell?
nice.
Why didn't I pick
Best thing I
that?
could have asked for. And so, season 2007, obviously the same year as Zodiac.
What?
The same year as Ratatouille.
Oh. Same year as Zodiac.
Zodiac.
What the hell's Zodiac?
Zodiac, the movie.
Oh, why did you say Zodiac?
I was joking. It was a joke because you think I was going to say Ratatouille.
Oh. That's
My
so funny. He's so hilarious.
Let's just cut out the middle bit.
No. I'm going to keep that in.
But yeah, so this movie is 45 minutes. It's so slow. It's insanely slow. I don't know how they managed to make it slow and short, but it's so slow.
It's because they made it because Ratatouille released.
Yeah.
That's why they made it. There is no plan there. It's just so that some old granny goes to Asda and it's like, oh, I want to get my
That's
son.
probably Ratatouille, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to get my son that new rat DVD, the animated rat film. Oh, Ratatoing, that's the one that he wanted.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of these films.
But anyway, so this starts with something that looks like it would be out of a Cooking Mama game. Like, it's just very slow, sweeping shots of just this low-res kitchen. Like, it's the same graphics as a Cooking Mama game. And
I don't know. Cooking Mama might be better.
what makes it worse is that it's got music behind it that seems like it like menu music for that sort of game.
The menu?
Yes.
The movie?
And these sweeping shots go on for a minute and a half.
Jesus, do you time them?
No, I watched it on YouTube, so
Oh, the whole thing is on YouTube.
the whole thing's on YouTube. It's 40 minutes. It's pretty much just a long YouTube video.
Yeah, the Sidemen have made videos longer than that. Their shortest videos are longer than that.
Then it comes to Christ the Redeemer.
What? Oh, it's in Brazil. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's in Rio. And there's a voiceover that just explains that this is based in a city, and he says city maybe like 400 times.
What, in just this dialogue?
In just
or like
this
in the
little,
entire
in just
film?
this little bit of dialogue.
Okay.
He explains. He's just like, this is the city it's in. It does. None of the voiceover matters because what we could, if you took out the voiceover, we could have just learnt it.
Yeah, you can definitely, by seeing the city, you can tell it's in a city.
Yeah, by seeing Christ the Redeemer,
Yeah.
you could probably, I wonder what city it's in.
Yeah. They should have just had some, like, Blue Macaws or something. Everyone would be like, oh, it's Rio.
Yeah. But anyway, so for
That's
some
really
reason, I went into this thinking, oh, Ratatoing is probably like a dish, like how Ratatouille was.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because what is Ratatoing?
It's Ratatoing, you idiot.
No, it's
not.
not. No, it's not. It's Ratatoing.
I thought it was Ratatoing.
No, it's Ratatoing.
Oh, what the hell?
I've watched this movie, kind of. Shut up. But yeah, so
Okay.
it turns out it's actually the name of the restaurant. The restaurant is like, it's not an actual restaurant. It's like a hole in the wall. You know, in like Tom and Jerry, there's like the hole in the
Yes,
wall.
yeah.
It's one of them, and there's a whole restaurant in there for rats.
Oh, and there's and he cooks for the rats, not for the humans.
Yeah, he cooks for the rats.
Oh, that's so good.
So
Is that good?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you mean? Is that good?
Was it good? What do you mean? You watched it? Why would I know
Is
that?
what good? The restaurant, the food. I don't eat it.
No.
I'll do a taste film
Him
on
cooking for the rats.
Ratatouing.
No, him cooking for the rats.
I guess so.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so it cuts to Marcel Towing, who makes the best meals or something like
Is he
that.
the main character?
Yeah, he's like, his name's Marcel Towing. Of course, he's the main character.
I don't know. He could be the second main character. He could be
No.
like the dad of the main character.
We then go through the restaurant, not through the.
Like a one shot.
No,
take.
it's just
Like that one shot in Goodfellas where he
For-
walks through the kitchen and then he's like talking, like one of the best one shot scenes ever made.
for like 10 minutes of this movie. Not a single rat is on screen together.
What do you mean?
They're all just their own shots.
Oh.
So the first few lines of this movie are so fast. Where I was thinking, did they have like 10 minutes in the studio? They just had to say their lines as quickly as possible before they had to leave.
Well, it's probably the dub. They probably don't say it's quick in Brazil. It's probably how they like
Maybe.
in Brazil they probably speak quicker
Possibly.
and it makes more sense in Brazil
That is
because
kinda
obviously they have to fit that time.
But yeah.
Lol. Bro's never seen anything in dub before. And they probably didn't do dub properly where like in like anime dub they actually changed the dialogue to make sense and to fit how long they're saying, because like if they're saying something in Japanese and it takes like they take ages to say it, they'll add like a little extra bit where it's like realistically they're just wording it slightly differently.
Yeah.
They probably didn't do that.
Yeah. Well,
How would
maybe
you
not.
know? You didn't watch the other version, or did you watch dub and sub
I watched both.
just to find out?
Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like they've lengthened any of the like lines out or anything. Anyway, so there's this family who's pretty much just like, oh, this food's really nice.
Family rats.
Yeah, a family of rats. Or a group of rats. I don't know if they're a family, but it's around the table being like, this food's really nice.
So you just assume they could all be best friends.
I guess so. But yeah, we get so many examples of just these rats who are like, oh, this food's great. So much that goes on for 13 minutes.
What?
13 minutes.
Out of a 45-minute movie,
That is-
13 minutes is just them going, this food is really nice.
That is 28% of the movie. If we put that into perspective, one part after another, 20% of it is 45 minutes.
That's the entire length of the film.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah. By the way, none of these rats have any facial expressions at all.
Yeah, I can imagine that. There's too much work.
And their
to animate
eyes
that.
don't move.
Do they blink?
No. That'd be too much work.
Yeah.
I think the only things that move on their body is like their arms, and then their bottom jaw and their neck, because they sort of just go.
I can actually see that, because they would have probably put joints in like 4 different places.
Yeah.
And just sort of move that joint. Yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they did. Yeah, they hardly even walk. If they're not the focal point of that shot, they sort of just drift away while bobbing up and down.
That's so good. Like, I can imagine just like characters in the background just sort of like going, woo.
Yeah, they'll only actually walk if you're following them.
Okay.
Yeah, and also pretty much everyone's voice sounds the same. There was one scene where 2 people were talking. I think they're voiced by the same person, and if you look away, you do not know who's talking. They have the exact same voice.
Did you look in the cast?
Yeah, there's like 2 people that do like 14 voices.
Oh, okay. So then you probably were right that they...
Yeah. But yeah, from this opening 13 to 15 minutes, I could not have guessed what the movie was about. Not because, like, oh, it takes a strange turn or anything. It's just nothing happens to hint towards any sort of story.
Yeah. So I guess you could assume what it's about. It could just be like you're just watching their lives while they eat.
Great, what a story!
Eat spaghetti.
They're not eating spaghetti.
What are they eating?
I don't even know. They're just eating slop.
Eating cheese.
They're
the best rat restaurant in town. They eat slop.
They just point at the dishes sometimes, just like a grey mass.
Eat the grey stuff. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Don't believe me? Ask the dishes.
So this ends up being just this group of people. They're trying to find out the secret ingredient of just the food, because it's like, oh, it's the best food in town.
Yeah, it's the grey stuff.
Reminder: this is 15 minutes into this 45-minute movie. This is a third of the way in.
30 minutes left, and they just like, I wonder what it is. They probably just go down the street and find it with 30 minutes of runtime.
Wait. So, yeah, so there's this scene of this group of people. They're going to get the secret ingredient. It's the group of people that own the restaurant. They're going to get the secret ingredient. And they had this like suiting up montage where they're like putting on night vision goggles and putting on like a utility belt that has nothing on it. And this whole time, while they're like running around as well while they're putting this stuff on. And the whole time they're just in a white void.
Yeah, I can picture that.
They're just
it's
running
too much
around.
to animate an actual location.
They also do like a Matrix thing, like where it goes around them.
Yeah.
But they didn't kick anything. He just jumped up and then went back down.
It's so easy to do with animation. It's the reason the Matrix is impressive is because they did it in live action.
Yeah.
Doing it in animation, there is nothing special about that.
You just have to make it not move for a bit.
Yeah. You just put it up and then put it down. That's it.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's also so the group that wants to find out the secret ingredient, they own another restaurant.
Yeah.
And no one's coming to their restaurant because Ratatoing is so good.
It's the best rat restaurant in town.
Yeah. Why do you keep saying that? Yeah, so this group
by Ratatoing.
So this group is trying to steal the recipes from Ratatouing, but they're failing. So their next option is to destroy Ratatouing.
The guy or the restaurant?
Ratatouing isn't a guy; it's Marcel Towing that's the guy.
Oh, why is it called Ratatoing then?
Because it's a rat restaurant led by Marcel Towing.
You don't go to like.
Nice one.
I'm trying to think. You don't go to like Human Donald's, do you? Or like, oh, I really want a human pasta. Or I can't think of any restaurant names. This is not helpful.
Oh yeah, the guy whose last name is Pasta. But yeah, so we go to the like spy group. They're in this kitchen, which is like for an actual restaurant. And they put on their night vision goggles, and somehow they illuminate food. So they see these strawberries.
They're food seeking missiles.
Yeah.
Food seeking goggles.
Yeah, so they latch the grappling hook to a ceiling fan to try and swing down to grab the
Like Spider-Man.
to grab the thing. They grab the
It's more like Batman, but
just shut up, Connor.
okay.
They grab the strawberry. They grab the strawberry and then go back up, but
And then they get a bit of cheese and they eat them together, and they're like, Is that what happens?
No.
Oh.
What actually happens is one of the rats accidentally turns on the ceiling fan. So he starts spinning around. Instead of turning it off by the same switch, they just sort of stare at him.
He's stuck to the ceiling fan.
There's a full like wide shot where he's spinning around and the other two are just sort of standing there. They don't move, they're entities are just there.
They do like a T-pose.
I think they are.
They've just basically been dragged and dropped into shot.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can just imagine that he's like attached to like the middle bit of the fan. So when the fan's going around, the wire's getting shorter and shorter, and he gets to it and just get like churned up in the fan.
No, it's not that gruesome. Got it.
It would probably be, the film would probably be better though if they did do that.
But yeah, so obviously the guy who actually turned it on, he decides to jump and grab the guy's hands
rather than just turning
it off. And then he's like, "Oh my god, stop it! How do you stop this thing?
You turn it on!
Maybe the switch that you just pressed." It's literally right behind. While they go, "How do you turn this off?" The switch is right behind them.
The switch is literally like in the hand.
But yeah, so from this whole heist, they got one strawberry. One singular strawberry.
But they're rats. They don't need like a whole bunch.
They're owning a restaurant. They're trying to feed like 20 people.
Yeah.
A night.
And?
Don't we all use one strawberry? But yeah, so the people with the other restaurant then end up finding out how they get the secret ingredient, because I think one of them like saw them in the kitchen.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
The secret ingredient is a strawberry. It didn't even clock
I think
with me.
I think it's just their secret ingredients are just the ingredients in the kitchen. I think that's all it is.
Oh.
But yeah, so they're like appalled that they're stealing from humans.
So they go and they Millie rock on them.
What the hell, Connor? How do you know that? There's a dance scene right after that. I have no idea why.
Wait, there is?
Yeah. they're just grunting they're just grunting so much while they're dancing.
Oh, this is so funny. I couldn't think of anything, so I just said Millie rock. There's no way they actually dance.
Yeah, they're dancing and they're grunting the whole time. Too much.
That's so good.
And yeah, so then we see another little montage of them other rats getting into their tactical gear again.
I can't believe you rated this film half a star. Yeah, I saw your Letterboxd rating.
Yeah.
I can't believe you rated this half a star. It sounds like a 5-star movie to me.
This is an incredible movie. Yeah, so now there's traps all over the place when they go back to the restaurant.
Yeah.
Because they were there.
Yeah.
And there's also a cat, which
Cat don't like him.
By the way, this cat is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It looks like...
I need to search a picture.
This cat, before you search a picture, this cat looks like if you got Garfield, made him mad, and then just put him in a blender.
The film looks awful anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you find the cat?
Yeah, I did find the cat. Why is he like...
He looks like Garfield if you put him in a blender and made him mad, didn't it?
Why has he got like no body? He's just arms and a leg. He has a body, but it's like so
just
condensed. Fat. It's like so condensed.
Yeah.
It's like where his legs stop, his arms start.
But yeah, so with all these traps and everything, I still walk around for ages, just be like, I wonder if anything else is free. Yeah, and then they just sort of leave.
How does so much happen in this 45-minute movie?
I don't know. There's more happens in this than your hour and a half movie.
I know.
Yeah, so there's obviously a pretty consistent theme where everything is just drawn out as much as possible throughout the entire movie. And it's still only 45 minutes. Yeah, so the other group with the other restaurant, has now been successful. There's no one at Ratatoing because they don't have any ingredients.
No way, they stole them all.
But that's still not coming to their restaurant, so obviously their restaurant is just terrible, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what their solution to this problem was.
Do you know what the restaurant was called?
No. They're just like, no one's coming to our restaurant.
It's called like Rat House or something.
It's called McDonald's.
McDonald's. No. McDonald's.
Yeah. I don't remember what they were like, oh, we need to do blah, blah, blah. Because I don't think it matters. I don't think they said anything. It's like, oh, no one's coming to our restaurant. Anyway.
It's just closed down.
And then once again, for the third time, we see a montage of the other group getting into their tactical gear. Still in the whiteboard, by the way.
Do they just reuse the same shot?
I think so.
That's great.
Well, it gets shorter every time.
So they're just using less of the shots.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
So-
crazy.
Yeah, now they go back to the restaurant. One day later, the traps are all gone. I don't know why after catching no rats, when you know there's rats in your restaurant, after catching no rats, you go, well, I guess I'll put these away.
Yeah, they thought, yeah, we've probably got them all. They probably just were scared by the traps.
They ended up actually catching each other. Yeah, so anyway, so this cat, he comes back, but somehow Marcel ends up taming him, and he rides him.
What? Like this? For some reason, there's a GIF playing at the bottom of my screen where he's just running.
Go to the camera. Marcel, he tames this cat and rides him, and he
Yeah.
threatens the other rats that are in this restaurant now. So now everything's pretty much back to normal. And the cat is coming to the restaurant now.
Wait, he's like eating.
He just sort of sits in one of the chairs.
Is it like a tiny chair and he's like sitting on it?
I don't know. I don't think they talk about that.
Oh, what the hell?
Now, at the end of this movie, I had one question.
Wait, is that how it ends? Okay.
I worry that this is satire. Because right at the end, they're all just laughing together.
Yeah.
There's this one character that throughout the movie, he constantly says precisely, and it's the same line. And I thought, oh, they're just lazy. But when they were laughing together, he said precisely like 3 times. So I feel like, is it all a joke? Is it satire? Because even if it is satire, it's terrible. It's a terrible movie anyway. It's still terrible satire.
I think they probably just had that idea of a joke. They were like, yeah, this would be funny. But they only made the movie to make money.
Yeah.
They didn't make the movie because they actually cared to make Ratatoing.
But yeah, so terrible movie.
I think yours might be better. I think it sounds like you
Mine's
enjoyed
more
it more.
eventful.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's better.
That sounds like a great film. I might have to watch it.
Yeah, watch it.
No. I should have watched Trollland. That is
You should have
peak
watched
fiction.
Trollland.
Peak fiction, right there.
Yeah.
I love that film. But Ratatouille sounds so bad.
It is.
It sounds so bad.
I would not want to sit through it again. And by the way, on my notes, I finished watching this at 1:49 a.m.
Jesus. You started at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
What?
I did not want to watch this movie.
It's only 45 minutes long.
I didn't know that when I started watching it. I could have probably watched it this morning, but I
Yeah, you definitely could.
didn't.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I think mine is definitely worse.
Oh.
No doubt about that.
Without a doubt. Luckily we won't be watching. What even is next week? Okay, I actually added next week's theme.
What is the next week's theme?
So luckily we won't be watching Awful Ripoffs again. Ever.
Nice.
Because I think that was a mid theme.
Yeah.
It was such like awful movies to talk about.
They're
Because
just bad. They're just rush bad
I
movies.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't really think about the fact that they don't really put any thought into it at all. It just only exists to take away from what actually already exists.
Yeah, so made in about a month.
Yeah. But next week, our theme is zombie movies because we're getting into October.
Nice.
So it's going to be the second week of October, so we're going to be watching zombie movies.
Dude, some Halloween themes.
Yeah. So I think after that we'll probably do another Halloween theme because it's episode 7 next week. So then that can't be right. No, we're in episode 7 this week. So next week's episode 8. Then we'll probably do some sort of like other Halloween theme. Then it's the final week where we didn't say this at the beginning, but we need suggestions we need movies for you to say what we should watch in our final week because it's audience suggested movies.
As bad as possible, as weird as possible.
Yeah.
Most-
Go dumb.
Yeah, just the weirdest movies you've seen.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So
We'll watch it.
yeah, well, that's what we'll be watching zombie movies next week. I will be away for this next week, so
I'll be in charge.
yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode.
We'll see you for zombie movies next week. Bye.
Goodbye. What a scaffed episode.